This video feels so weird to me. It's like we're having a sleepover right now. Just so you understand, it is... My phone's dead. Okay, the time...
It's 6:17. Good morning.
Can you hear what Minnie Mouse just said? 6:17 in the morning. I haven't slept. And in about exactly 24 hours, I'll be at the airport and traveling to California. I haven't packed and I have a lot to do, but let me explain why I felt like I really wanted to get this video out. Sorry, Gus was wanting to get out. A few months ago, I went to an elementary school, a local elementary school. I went to a 4th grade class. I brought some of my animals and I just did some like animal education with some children. The class was awesome. They were an awesome group of kids and it was just such a different world than what elementary school was like back in my time. All of these kids were whipping out their iPhone 7s and taking pictures of what I was doing, and it was just very different. They were like Snapchatting it and I'm like, huh? I remember in 5th grade I asked my mom for a red Razor, which is that, you know, flippy cell phone. Yeah, she got me a red Razor scooter. So it was just very different to see 4th graders in this generation. Okay, so Thursday, which is tomorrow, is their last day of school, and that's when their school lets out, and the next year they're going to 5th grade. And they wrote me letters, and I just wanted to go ahead and read this and kind of dedicate this video to them before school lets out, just so they can show it. My Aunt Becky is the teacher. She's gonna go ahead and play this in class for them, so I just wanted to make sure I had it out in time. So I'm here with Gus, this is my mouse, and we're gonna go ahead and read some of the notes here. Before I do that though, I am wanting to put some other footage in here that I've been trying to find the right place for. I went, while I was in California last time, I had the pleasure of going to somewhere called the Amanda Foundation. Now this is a dog and cat rescue group. They go to the pound and they find all the sick animals and the injured animals and the ones that are really, really bad off. And they take those guys in. It's a vet slash rescue facility. They take the animals in, they treat them, they cure them, you know, fix their broken bones, whatever the case may be, and then they adopt them out. And it was so great seeing all of these animals that could have very likely been put down at the pound being rescued and having a new chance and a new start at life at the Amanda Foundation. So I wanted to include that footage and my time there in this video. If you're in the Beverly Hills area and you or someone you know is interested in getting a dog or a cat, I highly suggest checking out the Amanda Foundation. And also, if you're just interested in looking into the organization and supporting it, you can go to theamandafoundation.org. I will leave a link to their website in my description. And I just want to thank everyone at the Amanda Foundation for having me. It was so nice meeting all of you and all of your animals. Do y'all know her story at all or anything?
No.
She's just like a stray that ended up at the pound.
Yeah, we got her from the shelter. She came in the shelter like that, so they called Terry to go pick her up.
Aw.
Yeah.
Hey, babies.
That's actually a litter we have with the mom upstairs.
Uh-huh.
We're just getting ready to give them a bath.
You're so cute. Yeah, well, yeah, these are already in the, they're good to go. We'll just take these. Aww. Hi. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you.
What's the story?
So what's her story?
Christmas.
Yeah, we got them
There's 3 of
Christmas
them.
Eve.
Oh.
They were only 1 year. They were only 1 day old.
When you got them?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my goodness. You're not 1 day old anymore.
So, this is my child.
Let me see. It's okay.
You call my child.
Make sure it's recording. I don't know. Other brother. Them. Oh, you like licking too. Okay. Clean my face off. Yes. Who do you see? You say hi to the camera? Who's that one?
And this is Jamie.
Mhm.
And Jamie, we actually got her from our Watts clinic. She came with a broken pelvic, right?
Yeah, it was a fractured pelvis, I'm sorry. And she's still a puppy, so.
Yeah.
You're free. Be free. Be free. You can explore. What is happening? Oh my goodness. Oh. Yours, like, I don't even know how old they are. They're little. Can I see you? You're so small. You blend in with my pants. There you go. You're gone. I can just hide you. Oh, your little white paws show. Scared still, baby? Hi. Oh no, she's scared. You can come.
Thank you.
What a good kitty. Sniff. she touched my paw and got scared. She's like, or she touched my hand with her paw and got scared. I don't have paws on.
This way.
Explore. She's so nervous. Her little tail's shaking.
This is Al Capone, about 4 months old. We also got him from the shelter. His leg was broken.
Aww. What? You're looking at all the ones down there? There's one right here.
What is that?
Simba. Thank you. Oh, thank you. Thank you. You're all barky, but then you go and you lick. You go and you lick. Hi. So thank you again to everyone at the Amanda Foundation. Like I said, I highly suggest you check them out. And now to get to the footage, the long-awaited footage for the children. Reading your notes. So like I said, I went to an elementary school about a month ago, a little over a month ago, and I had an amazing time. I did go there without parental consent. Basically, we didn't send out notes or anything to all the parents at home where they could sign a waiver to let them be featured in my video. So because of that, I have to blur the children's faces out, but just so you can get the idea.
Okay, you're gonna put it down. Put your hands in your lap, on your bottom. She's gonna hold the animal up so you can see it. And you're not gonna speak to the people next to you so they can hear the information.
So I bring my cameras with me just to document everything I do, and that's why they're here today.
I have a question. I didn't see the camera.
You will be, there's one right there, and then there's my phone right here.
Yeah, close that.
Now this is not his cage. It's important to understand that this is how I bring him around, but this is not his cage.
He's so cool.
Now these guys spend pretty much 100% of their life buried in the dirt. And what they do is they wait and they cover up like this, where you can only see his little face. And prey can't see him. They think it's just another piece of grass.
Oh.
So he just sits there and waits and waits and waits until a piece of food comes in front of him, and then he jumps out and eats it and goes back to his hole.
I can't see it. He's wild that he's trying to bury into the dirt.
Yeah, yes. It's kind of, that's why they're called a Pac-Man frog. I don't know if any of y'all guys know the game Pac-Man, but it's just a giant little. So we'll start with the little fuzzier of the things that I have. It is a hedgehog. Now,
I'm asking my mom if I can get a hedgehog.
oh yeah? Well, now you can see one in person and see how you like it. This guy right here is probably a little more scared than my other hedgehogs. Like, he is blind. So he lost his vision. I got him from a place that didn't take care of him very well. So he lost his vision. He still gets around just fine because he has very, very good sense of smell. Yes?
What's his name?
His name is Kovu. They don't normally bite. That's not normally their defense. Their defense is normally to curl up in a ball and just have spikes out everywhere because that's their best defense. So this right here is a mealworm. So we're going to see if he eats it.
Have a vet to go to.
Yeah, they do. It's kind of harder to find a vet, especially in this town that knows about hedgehogs, but mine all go to a vet, and they go about every 6 months because They are very, very prone to getting illnesses, which means they can get sick pretty easily. So they need to see a vet regularly. We guys like have those little tiny lizards that run around outside. They're really small. Yeah, exactly. So those guys, those are called anoles, and they're very small, and they live here and they run all over.
They look like snakes.
Yeah, they do. And in Australia, they have these big guys running all around. Like we have those little lizards. They have these big things. Their tongue really helps them feel like the area around them. Kind of funny, when they get startled, their main form of trying to scare you is if you come up behind them. Now she's not going to do it right now because I actually have to scare her and I'm not going to do that. But if you come up behind her, she'll turn around and stick her face at you and stick her tongue out. And that's all she does. And she thinks that's scary.
I don't think that's scary.
Now I'm going to read some of the notes. Please, if you're watching this and you're from the elementary school, please know that I'm not choosing. I didn't say, oh, I like this note better than this note, so I'm not reading this note. I'm going to read this one. I'm just literally randomly selecting them. If I don't read your note, please don't be upset. I loved every single note. I personally did go through every note myself and read them all. This one says, Dear Taylor Dean, I just wanted to say thank you for coming over to our school and showing your pets. The Pac-Man frog, the hedgehog, and the lizard. They were awesome, and when the frog jumped, that was preposterous. Your friend Aiden. Hi, my name is Madeline, but you can call me Maddie. Hey Maddie, how you doing? I have a couple questions I wanted to ask you. 1, which of your pets is your favorite? That'd be like asking your parents, who's your favorite kid? Unless you're an only child, Madeline, then you know, we know the answer. How did you come up with the name Kovu? Kovu was one of the animals I brought to the school. Kovu is actually the name of a lion from the movie The Lion King 2. I just love the Lion King series so much, so I definitely am using up all the names from that movie. I had a Nala. Did you just poop on me? Anyway, the name Kovu came from The Lion King 2. If you could have any animal in the world, what would it be and what would you name it? My favorite animal ever is a caracal. Actually, speaking of that, I open up my fan mail now on all my live streams on Sundays on younow.com, and someone named Justin Pomeroy, I don't know if I'm saying your last name right, forgive me if I'm not, sent me a stuffed caracal and a Sephora card. Dude, thank you so much. If I could have any pet in the world, and you know, let's say it's a world in which caracals wanted to be pets because these are wild animals, they don't want to be pets, and it'd have to be some Disney related name. And the 4th question is, do you think Kovu would look cool in the shades like in my picture? And she drew Kovu in shades. I think Kovu would look awesome in shades. Dear Taylor Dean, thank you for bringing the animals. They were cool. I asked my parents if I could have one, and they said no. Sorry, Justine. There's some really cute drawings on the side. See, this is a good example of just, I wasn't used to this like in 4th grade, but this says, Dear Taylor, thanks for bringing the animals. I really liked the hedgehog. I subscribed to your channel. I really like your channel too. You have a lot of animals. I hope you can write back, your friend Jason. Jason, it is the day before school lets out, and if I tried to write you a letter, I don't think it'd get there in time, but I hope this makes up for it. Thank you for taking the time to write me, and thank you for subscribing. Thank you for bringing the awesome animals. The big lizard was a lucky chance. The frog was frogtastic. Girl, look at you. You writing so good. The hedgie was hilarious. The animals were the best. You're a good writer, girl. We watched your video about your 20th birthday. That video was some view. I love the way this girl talks. We also watched your old room tour. The tour was terrific. Adios, Raven. Dear Taylor, thank you for bringing the animals. My favorite animal was the hedgehog. And most of all, thank you for coming with the animals. I appreciate that you came here with the animals because I have never seen a Pac-Man frog before. Your friend, this either says Raul or Paul, and I just don't want to say the wrong name. Pretty sure it's signed Raul. It just got a little faded, so I hope it's not, if it's Paul, I'm sorry. I think it says Raul, so thank you so much, Raul. Dear Taylor, thank you so much. I loved your little animals. I have watched every video you made, and I love them. My favorite animals were Kovu, Echo, and Solara. Solara is my sister's name. No way, that's awesome. My sister said that she thinks Solara looks like her, but a hedgehog. That's so cute. That's so cute. From your pal, Leah. And then Leah did some awesome pictures here. Dear Taylor, thank you so much for coming to the class. I love your YouTube channel. I hope you come back. I will come back. Obviously not this year, but I'll come back. I watched the big red one, and a happy belated birthday. When I grow up, I am going to get a hedgehog. I'm very thankful that you showed us your animal. P.S. dab on them. Gus, can you dab? Hey Gus, can you dab? No? Okay. Dear Taylor Dean, thank you very much for coming to our class and sharing your pets with us. My favorite animal was the hedgehog Kovu. I'm sorry if I spelled his name wrong. He was very cute. He tried to walk off the desk. Yes, he did. When I'm older, I want to do your job and be a cheerleading coach. Girl, do it. I swear, do love animals, be a cheerleading coach. You can do it. That's awesome. I have one dog, but we had to put them asleep. Their names were Starla and Lacey. My new dog's name is Adiana. I don't know if I'm saying your dog's name wrong. It's just a little smudged. I'm sorry. I know, pretty weird name. It's pretty, I just don't know if I'm saying it right. I love the video when you walked your hedgehog and you told your dog, this is not food. Sincerely, Maya. And I love your pictures, Maya. They're awesome. I thought I wasn't filming this whole time. I just looked up and it looked like it wasn't filming and I was gonna, yeah, this guy knows what's up. Jeremiah says, thank you so much for bringing your animals and showing us them. My favorite one was the hedgehog. I watched your videos. My favorite one was the cowfish. Finally, some cheese appreciation up in here. This one says, Dear Taylor, I wanted to thank you for coming to, I don't know if I could say the elementary school's name. Thank you for coming to beep with your wonderful animals. They're so cute and I love your YouTube videos, especially the clownfish one. Maybe you can even put this in a video. Gus, you're being so chill. Gus, you are being so chill right now. Hey, babies. You and your animals are so awesome. I just wanted to say thank you for coming to beep and showing us all your super cute animals. Love, Aliciana. Dear Taylor, thank you for bringing the lovely animals to our classroom. I love the Pac-Man frog. And did you know I have 3 hedgehogs and one of them is named Humphrey? That's cute. He is so adorable. He has a sister named Owl and a brother named Raoul. They play and sleep all day long. Your pal, Brendan. And he drew a hedgehog, which is super cute. That's all I had time to read in this video. I'm so sorry if you wanted your letter to be in here and it wasn't. I apologize. Like I said, I wasn't picking and choosing. I was just pulling them out and reading them. But thank you so much to everyone who watched, and of course to the 4th grade classes. I hope you have a wonderful summer. And now I have to go clean all my animal cages and pack and maybe try to sleep before I travel in less than 24 hours. So I have a lot to do and I'm gonna go do it. Say bye, Gus. No, look at the camera. Okay, bye.